Hello viewers, so it is Friday, it's 10 to 4, the 14th of July, and I'm back down at Broadlands. Now, you might recognise this peg again. There it is, peg 74, it's the same one that I was in before. Why am I in this one again? Well, I'll tell you why, because I fancied the other side of that. So right, in fact, see them reeds there, there's a peg down there, 55, 56, 55 probably more. It's a double peg, fancied it, got told that there was no one in it, and there bloody was someone in it. So I've been looking at the weather last couple of days, and it looks as if everything's going to push down this end of the lake again, and I was going to go in the old swim that was that bloke was in last time. However, what I'd done was I had another cheeky look down in that place where I had my fish from last time, which is down in that bay. So, I mean right down in there. And well, what can I say? About 8 fish down there. Don't think anything's big. There is one that's bigger than the others, but you know, they're definitely down here anyway. They're just sat there, and they're right tight into that though. You may notice a bit of difference in quality. I'm not too sure yet because I haven't. It's the first time I used it. I've got a video camera, and I'll talk more about that as we go on. I don't know how long the battery's going to last. I don't know what the score is, but we will see what the end product's like. Lake's not too busy, well, I should have been down here a lot earlier, to be honest with you. I still wouldn't have got them pegs over there, but I would have been fishing by now. So, but this time I'm going to try something different. Now, because I didn't get anything from down there where that fish just splashed, and I didn't get anything off my second rod when I put 2 over in that bay, I'm only going to put 1 down there, right in there, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, funny enough, start getting the marker rod out and start finding a couple of spots out there, gravel or anything. In fact, it's going to be a little bit difficult to cast, right, but you know, we will persevere. Plenty of hours left to find a spot. Once I found it, I'll clip up, get them out in the boat. Now, I haven't been able, I didn't order any enough goods, so I only got what I got in the freezer. So this session's bait is going to be a combination of goods fam, all the different pop-ups that I've got, and I've just got out the shop some of the old Activate, which, you know, we used in France, devastating effect in combination with the fam. But all of that stuff, the Activate, is going to be for the fish meal or the savoury style boilies or pop-ups or hook baits that I've got. For instance, I've got some fucking... Oh, right, let me get this out of the way first, right? So I apologise for swearing. I'm getting sick of it myself, listening to myself on the blogs and that. So I'm going to try and stop myself from swearing as much as I can. It is really doing my head in. God, look at the size of that. What's that thing there? That is a giant bumblebee or something. Sorry for the unsteadiness of my hand. It's massive. I'm quite chuffed with this zoom. It's like that, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, so I apologise for swearing. I'm going to try and stop myself as much as I can, because I'm getting sick of it as well, and I'm sure you lot are as well. But without further ado, I'm going to get set up and get the boat out, down into that little bay, set the rods up, and I'll show you all the new tackle that I've got, and we'll go from there. Right guys, so 6:15, got 1 rod out, Euro style, up in the air, and that's down in the bay. But I'm just out with the marker rod now. and I found, if I can find the marker, there it is, and a lovely little sweet spot right out in front. And look where it is in line. So if I line myself up with a rod, it's right in line. That swim over there. That bloke's setting up him. So that's my mark. Just a clear patch, nice gravelly patch. I'm going to clip up to that, check what rod lengths it is, and go from there. Get a couple of little knocks on there. I put that out with the boat a minute ago. The knocks are either just wind or because it's a line going straight through the water, a little fry having a go, or see if I zoom in. It's not over that branch, is it? Might be over that branch. The line. I'll have to sort that out. Anyway, found a nice little patch. Well, would you Adam and Eve it? The rod has gone, and in the net it's a lovely common. Lovely, lovely common. I'm going to get the camera set up and I'll leave him in there to sulk for a little while. Didn't look bad, definitely a double. Gave me a lovely fight and nearly caught me out with the marker rod there. Let the marker rod steal out, chuck the marker float out to find a spot. And he tried getting under it, and he tried getting past there, he tried getting under the snags. Oh god, it's a right palaver. Anyway, we'll sort this one out. I'll switch in a bit. There we go, guys. What an absolute cracking start. I've got a lovely common in the net. An absolute blinder. Oh, lovely, lovely fish. Absolutely lovely fish. Look at him. He's missing a barbule. Bit of a sort of lesion there on his barbule, but lovely. Brilliant. There's actually some quite bad mouth damage there. Try and open one of these carp care pits. Alright, baby. Snash Medicarp. Okay. Apart from that, fin perfect. Let's go back. Good evening. So the time is 9:25, and I've finally got settled. And I say I finally got settled. I've still got stuff, a few little bits to do. So I had that fish already, which is really good, you know, and that just sets the weekend off, doesn't it? It really does. It just says, you know, I've done everything right at that time, and I read the water. I found the fish. I've done my rigs correct. Fantastic. Unfortunately, I lost the second fish. I say a second fish. I had a take. I had an aborted take. The rods, same rod, same spot, same bait. The rod went, and I looked at the bobbin, and it was up, and then it was just coming back down. So I thought, okay, it's coming towards me. Struck into it, thought there was something on the end, and it had done me again with a snag. Now at this stage of the weekend, I can say, right, positives from that, that's where the fish were. Also another positive is, that's one less snag that's there. I don't know how many more positives I can take from it, but negative is I lost the fish, which is a shame. So that's a 50% failure rate now. Is it? Did I have it on? No, debatable, isn't it? I didn't have it on. I was drinking a bottle of this Rattler. If you're into your cider, not your scrumpy, not that stuff. And this is Cornish Rattler. It's sparkling, it's sweet, it's juicy, tangy, really nice, and it's 6% as well. I had 3 bottles of this already today, and it's just bloody lovely. I only brought 4 with me, so I've only got 1 left, and it's only the first bloody night and all. Still plenty of time to go though. There's obviously I'm down at Broadlands, and there's a bar on site, and they deliver to your peg. I think they deliver to the peg anyway, not sure. So anyway, yeah, the left hand rod, I got that out today, and that's in the margin. That was the first one I got out, and I've already had a fish on it. The bait I'm using is a key pop-up, and it's been glugging for last week in key juice, like the bait enhancer or whatever it is, the liquid. And that was on Naked Ronnie Chod. And I'll show you my setup, I don't know. So like I say, I'm getting used to this camcorder now. I don't know if it'll oh yeah, bloody hell. So it's dusk at the minute, so I've got the torch on. It's got a torch built into it. So anyway, so there's my rod that's over in the bay, that one there. And what I've done, I can zoom into this now. Zoom into that bay, if it'll let me. I'm looking at. I can't really tell which is the bay and which ain't on this camera. It's not there, is it? Come across, so I think it's there anyway. What I've done, is that it? Oh, I don't know, I can't see it from here. I'm in that bay anyway, and what I've done is I've yes, it is that, because I've bloody done that stick there, and there's the lid, so you can see it now. Look what I've done. I've got a stick in there, and I've got a bucket lid, and I've put some little reflective tape on there. That's the tree that I put the tape on. The bucket lid is just above it. It's got some tape on it as well. So my bait is right underneath that. So I know where it is, right in there. It zooms alright on this, isn't it? Just hope it comes out alright on the video. So, that's that set up. Then I've got these two, just down here, and they're directly out in front. I showed you earlier where I found that little sweet spot, and that was at 6.6 wraps. And then the right hand rod, I found another tasty spot. It was a lot smaller this time. It was like actually a gravel patch rather than a load of gravel. And that was at 12.2. So 6.6 and 12.2. And they're obviously in line with certain points out on the horizon that I can see, just in case for tonight, ready to go. Those observant amongst you will notice I've got a net there, and I've got a net over there as well, and the reason for this is because it's such a tight swim that I can't be dealing with trying to get, if I get a take on my right hand rod, I can't be dealing with trying to get a net over that rod while I've got a fish on, and vice versa. So I've got two nets out tonight, and I will do for the rest of the session. I don't know how long this battery's going to last, and I think I'll have to change it to, cause it's gone down to 2 already. I'll have to get a replacement battery, but I'll have to start recording on my other camera. So you might notice a quality difference, but this camera is going to be used for I think any like zoom shots that I need to do practice. So yeah, so 2 rods straight out in front, with I don't know, let's say fucking 4 or 5 handfuls. The middle rod is on a bottom bait. It's on a key cultured bottom bait, on its own, nothing else with it, long hair, and then around that I've got some goods fam, and I've sauced them up as well. I've sauced them up with, what did I put on them? Essential IB, random. And then the right hand rod, that is on a cell pop-up. Now I hate the cell, don't I? You know I hate the cell, but I've had that juicing up in some called a goo, almond flavour, almond bait smoke, supreme, almond supreme, and that's been soaking in for a week or so. Lots of stuff to show you tomorrow that I've bought and that I've started to use, and that, and especially, let's see if I can zoom in here. Look at them little sexy bad boys there. Anyone recognise them? Okay, that is the MCF Rattler. Bought 2 of them, got a right good deal on them. And I think I self-induced myself to have 2 like that and 1 like that, just because I bought 2 of them and I didn't buy 3 of them. So I've got to be different on that, and if anyone asks, yeah, I'm different because of whatever reason. MCF Rattlers, I'm going to talk to you about them tomorrow. I'm really excited about them. First of all, I think they look really, really carpy. Second of all, I think they just with playing with them and seeing them, I was watching a few videos about them beforehand, and just seeing them, it's just like, yeah, that's exactly what I want from an indicator. Exactly what I want. Only downfall is, at the moment, that I haven't bought the isotopes for them that go in, which is a bit of a bugger. But we'll see how we get on with them this week. And hopefully I'll get a couple of takes on them rods, and I want to see how they react, because they just look awesome, and I'm definitely going to buy a 3rd one. So that's the evening update at 21:35. I hope I get another fish for you tonight, and if I do, you'll be the first to know. Hello. So it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and God, that torch is good, isn't it? It's bloody good. I always normally have to light up the bivvy in that. 3 o'clock in the morning. Why am I up? Well, I had a drop back on the left hand rod, the one in the bay. When I had the fish on earlier, when I had the mistake on earlier, and I got up and I looked at it, and I thought, right, okay, I'll just reset this, and I reset it, and then not about 20 minutes later, boom, dropped back again. So then what I've done is I got up and I thought, oh, what's happening now? So I reset it, and then instantly it dropped back and bang, hit it, bream. So oh, gutted. Oh well, is what it is. So I've just put it back out, and I'm bloody starving. The only thing I've eaten today is my wife, my beautiful, amazing wife, got me a Subway sandwich last night, and she put it in the fridge for us for today. So I had that in my cool bag, and I didn't have that until about 9 o'clock at night, so I'd gone all day. Sorry, tell a lie, I had scrambled egg on toast this morning, and I went all the rest of the day without eating, so I ate that last night. I woke up, I'm bloody starving. So I thought, right, what's the best thing, what's full of nutrition, full of goodness? So I made myself some super noodles. Just waiting for them to soften up now. And a brew as well. So that's where we're at in a minute. 1 bream, 1 carp, and chopped take. Oh, can you see that? Oh, nearly gave the game away, didn't I? So a couple of weeks ago I was talking about getting a new mug, and as we all know, they're quite important to have a good mug, and so I got one. Went on eBay and I got one. I don't want to reveal what it is just yet until you can see it properly, but I love it. I think it's proper good. I don't think it's proper carpy, but it's a real nice mug. Anyway, right, so I'm gonna have these super noodles and then get my head down for another couple of hours. See you in a bit. Morning, troops. So the time is 6:20 in the morning, and I've got about an hour's kit. I had that bream at 3 o'clock in the morning, and well, needless to say, I haven't been back to sleep. Been chatting to my mate Ads actually for the last hour or so. Phoned him up, he's on the night shift at the minute, and chatting to him just about random fishing stuff and whatever. I'll have a catch up, seeing him in a couple of weeks, got an army competition coming up, so I'll see him there. This is one of the things I don't like about this time of year, and I noticed it last time I was here. You see all this stuff on the water, all this stuff. It just clogs up your line, and oh. Horrible. I know for a fact that the wind change today is going to push it down into here, into this area. It's going to go all up my bloody. You can see some actually on that line now. See it? It's all stuck on the line and really hard to get off. Bloody everywhere. Oh, well, there's home. I've got the vent panel opened up at the back. Had a few brews last night. Got the marker sticks out, the distance sticks out. And here we go, look. First net. Second net. Should I have got a fish here? Look, that's what I mean. Look, see, it's all stuck in there as well. Epoxy bloody stuff. Oh, I tell you what, I was getting plagued by bugs last night, which is a bit of a pain. And I had to put the mozzie front on. And zipped it up. And then at 3 o'clock when I had that bloody bream, couldn't get out the bivvy. Flapping about. Oi, oi. It's not that cold, but I'm a little bit chilly, so put my hat on and my jacket. Ugh. Got that little morning chill in the air. Don't know what to do. I might make myself a bacon sandwich in a minute. Maybe wash it down with a cup of tea. Tell you what a difference having good tea bags makes. I got the old Twinings English breakfast. Oh, it's a lovely cup of tea, that. Absolute lovely cup of tea. Traffic's starting up again on the motorway. Relentless. Oh. Let's have a little play about with this then, shall we? Let's see how good this zoom is. See if we can get into that geezer's bivvy. Bloody hell. That is good, isn't it? What's he up to? Oh god, get even closer, look. Flipping hell. That is such a good zoom. I just hope the quality's alright. Look how far away we are, look. Laters, mate. Another geezer there and all. Oh, my nose is getting high. So have a little look, see what this geezer's up to. Any sign of life? No. So he didn't half like using his torch though last night. It was either him, unless there's someone over there. Anyone there? Any rods there? Oh yeah. Whoever that was, bloody hell, the torch was on all night, shining over here. Maybe they had a fish, don't know. So yeah, nothing to report other than that poxy bloody bream, which didn't even touch half a pound, I reckon. It was bloody tiny. The bite that I had was, it was like a drop back. I sort of like reset it, drop back again. And I reset it one more time, and then I thought I can't have this. Drop back immediately then. So luckily and all, you know, that I got it in. Otherwise that bream would have been on there all night. Oh right, I'm gonna get a bacon sandwich on. Alright, so it's 8:30 now, and I've just had a fucking bream on the right hand fucking rod, the one that's out. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear there. So I just had a bream on the right hand rod, and that's the one out at 12.2 rod wraps. And well, I've got to put it back out again, haven't I? So, what was it on? There we go, that's what I put out last time. Maybe a little bit. That's a little bit less than last time. It's on a little Ronnie Chod Mark II with a little boom on it. Just want to show you something here. I've stepped on it now, but in fact, let's have a little look here. See that? You see the penetration there? That's off. That's a boilie just after, or pop up. So after 1 week of being in the goo, Almond Supreme. See the ring of it? It's soaking in, taking it on. So that's what's going out now. That smells lovely, that. So there we go. Let's get this out.
I just explained to you, I've got some new alarms, new indicators called the MCF Rattler, and before I reel in, I'm going to get this one in, and I'm going to change my bait on it because it's been out there overnight now and it's just not doing anything. So I'm going to put a different bait on there. But before I do that, I thought I'd just explain to you why I've got these MCF Rattlers and why I think they're so good. So first of all, complete solid stainless steel construction and a really heavy weight here, and you can change the colours of the indicators to match your alarms. Obviously I'm all red, so I put red ones on, and you can put an isotope in there. I haven't got the isotopes yet, but I've got that. Second of all, there's two clips in there. The top one here is just like magnetic ball bearings, and they hold the line and let the line run through. The second one is just further down, and it's actually a solid clip, so it will stick to the line. Alright, if you get a take, what happens is it jumps out of the solid clip, but it will continue to run through the ball bearings to give you that indication, right, to let you know what's happening. And obviously for a drop back it won't do that, but I'll show you the two different types of take that you get. So first of all, we talk about the drop back. So first of all, so what happens is, as it drops back, the line still stays in the clip, right? And you'll see that it will drop down towards you, all right, because of the weight of that. See that? And you notice it springs straight back up. All right, it's not on a spring. It's because of the way that I've got it set up. Right, you've got to set it up with a certain amount of tension on the line anyway. Alright, so that's the drop back bite. Alright, using this as the weight, there's a hinge pivot there, and as you get the drop back, it will drop back towards you. The second run that we get is obviously the positive take. Alright, so have a look at this. So as you get the positive take, the body itself can rise up almost like a monkey hanger. Alright, remember them old ones? Monkey climber. And it will go up, alright, and it will give you that positive indication. But watch what happens, okay? When it gets to the top of the clip, tension, it will come out of the first clip and it will allow it to run straight through. Watch this. Alright, so that's the positive indication that you're getting. Obviously I'm on quite low sensitivity, so it don't go off straight away, but I just think it's a lovely alarm. A lovely indicator, should I say. Alright, so let's tighten this back up then. Turn this off. So we'll set it back up then. Pull down ever so slightly, and there you got, like I said, you've got to have some tension, and then drop it into the clip. Points to be aware of, as I fell foul to this already. If you have it too far upright, there is a danger. Well, on this one there is anyway. There's a danger of it balancing on itself, so you can't get that drop back. Right, when you get the drop back, it just stays where it is. However, look, the way we've got it set up, drop back goes straight away. Now, yeah, alright, all indicators tell you where they're going, positive or negative, alright? But what about if you get a line bite? Well, watch this, what happens with this one is if you get a line bite, right, it will return back to exactly where it's been, alright? Whereas with another bobbin, it might not do that, so it returns back to where it is. So let's have a look. So you get a line bite, fish swims past, alright, tags on the line, you're laughing, it's back where it was. Alright, potentially other bobbins, lighter bobbins especially, would just stay there with the tension of the line. These don't, alright? However, you get a couple of bleeps and this thing stays there like that, the only thing that could have happened is the lead has moved. Alright, so it's telling you that something's been interested in that. Alright, or it might potentially be on as well. Personally, I think they're a cracking bit of kit. They look carpy as anything, and I'm chuffed with them. I'm definitely getting the third one. I haven't got the third one at the moment, so I'm definitely going to be purchasing that soon. Have you used them before? You had any problems? Have you not used them before? You fancy trying it? Let me know what you think. And hopefully these babies will come into action later on. So here's one of the new things I've got, the dumper lead clip by MCF. Saw this a few years ago at one of the shows, and a guy called Ashley Haveron, he showed me it, and I bought, well, he gave me a few actually, and I never got round to buying any. And I used it once, but I got the Mark 1 version, but now it's on the Mark 2 version. Now the tubing I've got, don't worry about that, that's the Nash tungsten stuff, the Klingon stuff, alright? But this is what I'm talking about here. So this is the dumper lead clip, right? It comes in, well, I suppose it's a couple of parts, but if you have a quick look here, so it's got the tail rubber here. Then within the tail rubber, you've got the little ring there to tie your line to. So that's on there, and it goes through the body, right, and all through there. Then there's the other end of the loop, I suppose. But here's the actual lead clip part, right? And so if you're going to get a snag, or you need to dump the lead, leg will just come off anyway, right? You place it on, like so.
I think it's really good, and one of the things that's really attracted me to it was last year in Crete we were finding that we were getting stuck in the weed with the fish, and what was stuck weren't the fish, it weren't that, it was the tail of the lead clip. All the other lead clips just kind of come out, and once you eject the lead, the tail rubber is gone, which just leaves almost like a thing sticking out like that, and that's what we was getting jammed in the weed. You know, and we were getting lead clips back that were like bent like that, where the weed had just held it in there, and it just weren't the one. So look at that, look how tight and tucked away that is. I think that'll be absolutely gleaming, Crete Lake especially. I really think it is quite a good bit of kit. Comes in black, three colours, black, brown and green. I've got brown one on today. But yeah, I just think it's a great bit of kit. Look how slim, like in line it is and all that. That ain't going to get stuck in no weed. Yeah, I think it's a very good bit of kit. And of course, to put your hook bait up, or to put your hook link on, all you do, get your clip. It's going to be a bastard now, isn't it? Get it in, loop it on. Me personally, I'll put one of them hook link protectors on as well. And there it is. What do you think?
So this is one of the rigs I'm currently trying out. It's like I call it the Mark II Ronnie Chod. So called a drop-off heli-safe system to just a random lead that I've got in there. I think that's a, what is it, a 3.5 ounce maybe distance lead, right, with a big loop swivel on it. Where am I? Sorry, I lost you. Yeah, big loop swivel on it, and then it goes up to one of the Avid heli beads or chod beads. Right, and I think these are an improved version, because I used to have some and they didn't used to stick to the line like that. Look at that, that doesn't move, right, which is always good to get a bite. I've then gone to a stiff boom there, very tiny stiff boom. Sorry, let's get that to focus. Not going to focus. Come on, you twat. Anyway, there we go, stiff boom. All right, and I've crimped that, and then to the chod, to the runny. And there's the runny. Right, and I've got that on a one of them little pop-up bait screws. Right, and I've just checked my up point. I've just had a take basically. It's 5 o'clock. I've just had a take on the right-hand rod, which was on cell soaked in almond. And yeah, I'll quick show you them. In fact, where are they? Oh, they're up here. So one of these here, cell and almond, and they've been soaking in some pink almond goo in there, in the little tub. So that's going to go on there, it's going to go back out. Gutted I didn't get that take. Really funny take that. Right, see you in a bit.
So here we go. Some of you might have noticed earlier on the old, when I was going through about the indicators and that, but I've got new little skins from Adelkims. Now from a distance, that you obviously know that people know the shape of a Adelkim and you can't really notice it, but as you get up closer, subtle differences there. Little camo stickers. There you go, you can see it a little bit more detailed there. I think it looks absolutely pucker. Really, really good. I think it sets them off. You had to buy the button stickers and the central sticker separate from the actual skins, but I think they complement each other, and yeah, I'm actually really chuffed with them. I think they look really good. So available in loads of different patterns. Obviously I just chose that camo one. There is a real tree one, but it weren't for me. It didn't look as good as I thought it would look. I think there's about 3 or 4 different camos. There's Union Jacks, there's all sorts. Check them out, Identa Skins on eBay. Identi Skins. And if you like to upgrade, and I think they do them for the national arms as well. So yeah, let us know what you think. Here's another little thing I've done. Same bait boat. It's a heavy boat, it's a big boat, you know that. Viper Storm 2. Alright, it's a big old boat. Look at that water level. It's about 2 foot down to the water. Now of course, getting that boat down there, it's going to be a pain in the arse. I'd potentially have to go over there to get it into the water. And thank God I did do this little modification. But what I've got is I've got an old strap off of one of my tackle bags. Alright, and I've basically lassoed, I suppose. Lassoed it to the 2 handles, to the 2 carrying handles. I've got the handle, and now I could just lift it up and drop it into the water, which is what I've been doing. So I don't know what it was that made me think of it, but I did, and I'm bloody glad I've done it. Only problem with it is obviously being the handle and that, once you drop it in the water you just got to let it go onto the top, so I've got to put the top cover over the hopper to stop it sort of like going in and getting tangled or getting covered in goo or what have you. But yeah, I'm happy with it. So the time is 20:28. I'm going to do a live blog in a couple of minutes, but before I do, I just thought I'd do kind of a little update. So my left hand rod, I've now changed that, and I've put it right into that little bay over there. I mean right in there. Well, not right in there, but it's about 3-4 foot there. And I went round earlier, baited it up, a couple of handfuls over there. There was a lad in that swim earlier. He was having a good old day. Catching bream, I think. A little fish. Just there for the day. Fortunately I was playing with his alarms all day, adjusting them without turning the volume down. A little bit of my pet hates, you know, and I even hate it when I accidentally do it and touch my rods and the alarm goes off. I hate it. But oh well, no, he seemed to have a good day. Wind's been hacking into this bay all day. I just would have thought that change in wind, because now it's coming towards me now, I thought that change in wind would just push them definitely down into here. I went round earlier into the bay over there where I've got my left hand rod. You can see that I've got a stick in there, a sticker. I'm trying to hold this still. Stick in there with a sticker on it, and that lights up at night when my boat goes into it. Anyway, yeah, so I went around there. Unlike yesterday, I couldn't see any in that bay. I don't know whether me putting in some big, well, not big amounts of bait, but I did bait up last night. I don't know whether that's kind of scared them away. And I'm now thinking it's a warning. Don't know. I had a bream from there last night, and I had a bream from my right hand rod today. I also had an aborted take on the right hand rod as well. Funny take. Dropped back, then picked up, then dropped back, or dropped back, then picked up. Then what I thought was started taking line, because I was watching the line enter in the water, and no, nothing on the end. And the hook point was turned over, obviously really sharp hook, so I had to check that, sharpen that back up. Oh, gutted. Right, so that's a bit of the evening update. I'm going to show you a few more things possibly tonight. I think I've shown quite a lot of stuff, the new stuff that I've got.
but I'll probably show a little bit later as well. Catch you in a bit. Morning. It's time 10:15. Bit of a late start this morning, considering that I had absolutely no action at all last night on any of the rods. But the good thing was, that about 8 o'clock this morning, the middle rod screamed off. And what was it? That bloke. He's back from yesterday, the one who's playing with his alarms all day. Well, he's back, yeah, and he's playing with his alarms as well. He's playing me a sweet, sweet tune, I think it is. He's trying to serenade me with the magic of the buzzer. And but it's not working. And he's caught up on my line, and fair dude, you know what I mean? Like I said, I put my bait over in that little bay yesterday, because there weren't anyone there. But this morning, obviously, he's cast over it and snagged me up. But I got it in, and we're laughing. I'll put it back out on that middle spot now. The 6.6 rod wraps out. I've changed the bait. It's still Snowman, but it's a. I've obviously got that Activate that I bought from the shop. I've got to use that. It's pointless me freezing it. So I've got an Activate bottom bait with a key white pop-up chopped down on it. I just don't think the fruit and mock milk's working here. I don't think it's that time of year for that particular bait to work. It seems that everything's coming on like the savoury or the fish meal. That's why I've got the Activate the other day. We'll see. I've got the kettle on at the minute, and I'm going to make myself a bacon sandwich in a bit. Put the left-hand rod out and obviously the middle rod out. It was so strange that I didn't get anything, not even a knock on the left-hand rod last night. It's angling, I suppose, isn't it? That is angling. But one of the things I did want to show you was the unveiling of the new mug. Now, I've had quite a good response from you lot on YouTube and stuff, saying, "Yeah, Bill, here's a recommendation for a new mug. Blah blah blah. Bill, you are a mug." Alright, yeah, that's a common one. No, none of us have said that, which is good. So I thought, right, what do I want from a mug? Well, you know, my job gives me the opportunity to spend a lot of time outside, every time of year, and I need certain things for that. And what I use at work is an Aladdin thermal cup, or what is it? It might even be Webtex, I think, or Webster's. And I got that. I got a real tree cup from Canada last time I was out there, with a lid on it as well. Big one. Probably seen that in the vids. I've got a couple of mugs that. It's weird how a mug can become sentimental. I've got a couple of them from like the squadrons that I've been in, and I don't really want to use them just in case they get broken in the bag. I had that one the other week. Oh, sorry, that I've been using for the last things. It's the I've still got it in the bag. It's one of them porcelain ones. Not porcelain. What's it called? Like a tin cup, anyway. What bathtubs are made out of? I can't remember what that's called. Got that one, but I don't like drinking out of metal or plastic. I think that you should be drinking a cup of tea or coffee out of porcelain or pottery or whatever. So then I started looking, okay, so I'm not going to get plastic, I'm not going to get a metal, can't be thermal obviously if it's not got them properties. What do I want? Do I want a picture of a fish on it? Do I want a picture of my dog on it? Do I want it to be camo? And a couple of you lads sent some ones in, and there was one that was just real awesome, and I can't remember what it was. I checked it out, and it was all these hooks and rigs and leads and stuff, and it was making this skull, but the mug itself was matte black, and the writing or the picture bit was like sort of gold, like a gold leaf type thing. Looked amazing, but initially when I looked at it I went, what's that got to do with carp fishing? Because it was so detailed you couldn't tell that the stuff was made out of hooks and leads and weights and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, right, okay. And I thought, okay, right, I'll leave it. So anyway, I looked on eBay and I thought, you know, let's have a little look what we can get. And I bought a second-hand mug for £3, about £3. And I love it, I think it's fantastic. I'll show it to you. The Queen's Silver Jubilee. One side, Her Majesty the Queen's emblem there, the royal emblem. And on the other side, Duke of Edinburgh, his emblem. And it's like a stoneware style mug. You see the colours in it and all that. And it's thick and it's heavy, it's just pucker. Absolutely pucker. And I tell you what, I made a cup of tea in it the other day, and I think it might be the change of tea bags that I've gone to Twining's English breakfast. But bloody hell, this cup of tea tastes good out of here. So there we're at. There's the new mug, the unveiling Silver Jubilee mug. I weren't even alive in 1977. But look it. Oh God. Yeah, I was well and truly at the back door of my old man's ball sack, waiting for another good few years. What do you reckon? You reckon it was worth it, the £3? I do, definitely do. And like I say, proper solid. Do you know what I mean? Chuffed with it. And when things are £3, don't matter if it gets broke, I suppose. But unlike some of you anglers, I don't like to season my mug. And there's some horrific pictures out there of mugs that are just completely brown and stained inside it. Ugh. People, oh, it's seasoned, it's seasoned. No, it's not. It's filthy. It's absolutely filthy. Clean it up, you grotty little git. All it takes is a wipe after, or a baby wipe. You know what I mean? And when you get back, like I do, all my cooking stuff goes in the dishwasher. Well, apart from the Ridge Monkey, that's got the dishwasher safe. But everything else goes in the dishwasher. Knives, forks, spoons, cups, pots, pans, kettle, everything. Disinfects it all. It's squared away for the next trip. And then you don't have them big brown stains. It's, oh, I don't know how you drink out of it. I don't know how you do it. So I hope you like the mug. And I'm going to do a couple more little tackle reviews. And I've got to show you the pucker leads that I've got from my mate Mark at MH Leads. He's obviously I ordered my leads through him. He's just started his company, and all the feedback he's getting is top notch. And my mate Lee, everyone knows Lee from the Crete Lakes blogs, he's just ordered some specially made for Crete. Now, for those of you that go out to Crete on Lake 5, if you find a clear patch, the gravel is almost like limestone, do you know what I mean? It's like that white and bright, it's like a cream colour. And when you find it with a prodding stick as well, whack, you know what I mean? Crack, crack, when you're hitting it. Anyway, and as you're over the boat with it, you can see these spots as clear as day. It's like shining up at you.
Well, of course, so Mark knows this because he does Crete quite a lot, and he's made some leads to do it, and it's almost like a sand colour. I've got it, and I'll show it in a bit, but he's done some of them. I haven't ordered them for this, I don't think there's any light patches in here, but I'll show you the rest of the leads that I got, and he's given me like a pack with all the different colours in. Not all the different colours, but a selection of colours. And he does obviously smooth, coated and textured as well. So I'll show you them in a bit. I've got one little bar left on my battery on this camera, so it might cut out, which means I'll have to switch over to the previous camera. You might notice a quality difference. Might be good, might be bad. Alright, I'll let you know on the next segment anyway.
Right, so as we all know, with fishing, you've got to have part of a lead on it. Without a doubt, you have to have a lead. And basically, my mate Mark, he's just started a company, MH Leads. You'll see at the end of this video, there's his contact details. He's obviously on Facebook. Just search for MH Leads. And what he's done, he's sent me a selection pack through just to show the different colours and stuff like that. And unfortunately, the way that the water is at the moment, I can't get down to get a few different samples of the water. So I've got these leads just laid out on the actual bank here, and obviously you know yourself, the bank's totally different to what it is under the water. But here's just a few different colours that he's doing. These are all the distance leads, distant pair I think it is, with a swivel one. What he also does is he's helped me out, and he's obviously said he'll do it for anyone else. Instead of having the swivel on the end, what he'll do is he'll put a ring on direct onto the loop, whatever it is. So that's going to help me out with my drop-off systems, because what I was finding with my other leads is it was dropping off on the bloody cast. It was just coming off on the cast, not even when it was in the water, like actually on the cast on them drop-off systems. So I've put these other leads on with the rings on, and they ain't coming off now on the Calder HeliSafe system. So absolutely pucker. If you have a look up the top there, so the top one is the brown. Alright, and we'll have a look at them in detail. So both the textured and the smooth ones. Let's have a little look then. So let's see if we can focus in on that. So here we go, there's the smooth one. Absolutely pucker. He's taken time to match these colours to the bed. And there's the textured one. Absolutely top notch. Very, very carpy. The next one then, we've got the green. Alright, slightly down from that. Same again, textured or smooth. Here's a smooth one. Look at the speckles in that. That is going to look lovely. And also there's the textured one. I think the textured one's a little bit too light potentially. The only thing that I don't like about the smooth ones is the light coming off of them, but I'm growing more and more towards it because that seems to go a bit darker. So that's the green. Next one, right, now this is going to be a favourite for all you lads going out to Crete lakes, right? Lake 5 especially. You find the clear patches, right? It's almost like a limestone. Oh, and I tell you what, these are just going to match it exactly. Now, Shoulder, my mate, he's just bought a load of these ones. You're going to find them clear patches, and these are just going to, oh, they're just going to blend in so good. This is the gravel. There's a smooth one there, and look at that. Look at that. Textured. So these are a must, lads. You're going out to Crete lakes, Lake 5 especially, finding them clear patches. You know when you find them, they're so shiny and bright. Oh, I wish I was going out to France this year just to use these. And then finally, something a little bit more special. I think I'm going to be ordering these in the future. I ordered the brown, obviously before getting them, and now I've got my eyes on these ones. These are the green ones, a green camo, sorry. That is just pucker, innit? Both of them. Very, very nice coatings there. They're going to be lovely. Real good. And it does them in all kinds of shapes, inlines, swivels. I always opt for the distance hex. That's the one that I like to use, purely because I think it adapts to all situations. Because of the sides, if there is a little bit uneven ground, it will stick on it. One of the sides will stop it from rolling, and also you can get that distance. Not that I'm a good caster, but I do like having that nice heavy end where I'm fishing. Like I said to you before, it does the rings as well, and indeed it does inlines with a proper good insert into the middle of the inlines. And I'm sure that more coatings and more shapes will follow. All different sizes, whatever you need. I've actually got a couple of the square pairs in my bag as well as the inline flat pairs, and obviously the hex distance as well. Whatever you need, give him a call or find him on Facebook. There he is, MH Leads, and all the stuff's all packaged all individually for whatever your needs are. Give them a call, MH Leads, top notch. Well, it's Sunday afternoon, it's coming up to 1:30. I've got to be off here by about 2:45, I think. My missus wants me back for free to take her and my relatives to someplace. Has it been a good sesh? Been alright. Would have preferred better. My mate Fippers came down. Been chatting to him for a long time, a few years now, on Twitter and that, and Facebook, and he fishes here quite a lot. And he's gave me some hints and tips, which is bloody nice of him. You know, when an angler puts in the hard work, you know, it's nice of him to reveal some of that hard work to make your sessions easier. And he said to me, he said, mate, the fish are weird here. You might find them 1 minute and they'll be gone, and that's what's happened. They're not in this bay anymore. As I was saying that, I did have a little funny take earlier, just after Fippers left hand rod. A few bleeps, dropped back, and I was watching the line picked up again, struck into it, pop up was gone. Didn't develop into anything. So yeah, frustrating. And also, while he was here, the left hand rod had a few beeps on it and that, and struck into it, and there's a bloody roach on the end. Foul looked straight through the stomach. Little roach. There we go. I've changed back to the Canon G12 for this filming. I don't know if you might notice a difference or not. I'll have to wait until we see the editing, which might mean I'll change back to filming with this all the way. Got kind of stung a little bit when I bought that video camera. Bought it off of eBay, 30 odd quid. It said HD on it, HD camera. I thought, well, I need to film in HD. I'll show you it now. And there it is, little JVC mini camera. Screen comes out, it's all touch screen on the thing. I thought pucker, but look on the side, HDD, not high definition, bloody hard disk drive. So basically, you don't need a memory card or anything. There is a slot for a memory card, but the battery won't last long enough to film that anyway, unless you get an extended battery or additional batteries. So I've been stung a little bit. I'll wait to see the quality, see what it's like, and let me know what you think, whether I should start filming with this more because of the zoom capability and all that. Whether it's drowning out the noise as well will be interesting to see. Not the noise of my annoying voice, the noise of that motorway. You're probably hearing it now. It's relentless. And we'll see how it goes. I might choose this more often, maybe not. Can't get into that bay to see if there's any fish there. There's a bit of scum on the top of the water. The weather's been really weird as well. But, yeah, I think it was as opened my eyes, should you say. It was also mentioned to me about Instagram, so I might start looking at doing that. A bit of Instagram and that. He does his blogs as well, Phipps' Fishing. Check that out, he's off to France again this year. Lucky git in August. Wish I was going, but you know, my missus has said I can go next year. Boat's held up. Oh yeah, that's one thing. So you know, I knocked this bastard in, didn't I, the other week? It's working now. Problem is, the main button, the menu button, doesn't work. It's turning it on, but it's not letting me access any of the menu functions. It's a bloody pain. So if any of you know of a smart cast, a Humminbird, got a smart cast servicing centre or somewhere who can repair it for me, that would be absolutely brilliant. Just leave it in the comments, let me know, or message me, Facebook, whatever. Which is a little bit gutting. Just move over here. Fed up with. Sit down like that. So yeah, last knockings. I'll start packing up now, but it'll take about an hour to pack up. So them MCF Rattler indicators that I was saying about, they're not working as good as I want them to work. For instance, that little roach earlier, now you're meant to get indication on the drop back and the positive take, which you will, but if you get a positive take followed by a drop back, the indicator goes too far forward and almost balances on itself, so it doesn't give you that drop back. And it happened again on that roach. If there's any of you out there that use them and can tell me how to alleviate that, the only thing I can think of at the minute is by angling my sticks more towards the back end of the rod to stop it from being able to go too far forward or too far backwards. It's just balancing on itself, which is really annoying. Yeah, if any of you can give me a little hint and tip on that, that'd be brilliant, because I really do like them. But at the minute, they're not doing what I want them to do. Awkward. I'm also looking at going away from, you know, when you mark up your lines, I've used the Nash marker, and I've used the Gardner marker stuff as well. Paint it onto your line. It's just becoming a pain in the arse now. I don't use the Nash one for a while, but I use the Gardner one all the time. Got a pink and a green. It just goes solid after a while, and it's, if you don't get it off your lines on each sesh, it's just solid and it sticks on your lines, and it's just there and it gets in the way. So I've now gone back to elastic, with pole elastic, mark my lines, which does the job. And the reason I come away from that in the first place was I weren't tying it on the line properly and it was moving. If you've got your marker sticks, you can check that anyway. Very interesting. So an interesting session, and yet again I haven't blanked here, which is good. Can touch wood. There ain't no wood. Ah, no! I've said it now, I've got to touch wood, haven't I? What are your thoughts? Oh! Oh, that's what it was. Oh, is that a cormorant? We'll have to see where that comes up. Yeah, it is. He's dived back down now. Yeah, it is. Oh, bloody cormorant, eh? So there we go, old mate, he tipped up again this morning. Took my middle rod out. Be fair, he didn't know where he didn't know I was fishing in that bay over there. He cast straight over the top of me. So at 8 o'clock this morning I had that take. And it was him. Passed over my lines. Weren't his fault. So there we go, right. Slow pack up time. I hope you've enjoyed the vlogs. Check out the old ones as well if you haven't already done so. You might have just come across this one and you're thinking about fishing Broadlands, and if you're going out to France or you fancy fishing any of the other places that I've been to, check out the blogs. I do mention everything that I do. I don't keep anything secret. And if you like what I do, please subscribe. Add me on Facebook, add me on Twitter. Details are at the end. I'd prefer, if you're an angler or what have you, just add me on Billy Miller Angler rather than the Carpvader one, because I try and, what happens is my normal Facebook page, I put fishing stuff on there, and then all my mates who are non-anglers are just like, oh bloody hell, fishing, start taking the piss and that, and I'm just sick of it now. So I'm going to start putting all my fishing stuff on Billy Miller Angler, and now that I can remember my password, I can log in on my new phone, which means I'll log into Billy Miller Angler as soon as I come on a session, and then I can comment and interact with everyone, which has worked. I've got a lot of people commenting and what have you, and new pastures might follow. I might be looking at joining a club, Walter. There we go. Yeah, there's that cormorant just popped up. Naughty little boy. Naughty. And there we go, that's what I've got to pack up. I've got all that gear in there. And on the roof and on the side. Ridge Monkey action station, seeing a lot of action there. As you can see, I'll get rid of that. I just can't find a use for it. So if anyone's interested in it, let me know. 20 quid, it's yours. Just can't find a use for it. I bet you as soon as I get rid of it though, I'll go, oh, I could have used it right then. Certain times. But there we go. So just to recap then, one carp, sorry, £10. Common, lovely fish it was. A couple of bream, a roach, and a couple of missed takes or aborted takes to end the session with. I really need to knuckle myself down and start tying more rigs, and I want to try more rigs. At the minute I'm really liking the naked Ronnie Chod that I'm using. I tried the Mark II version this time, caught a bream on it, which has got a little boom on it. I don't think I'm going to use that. Now I'm just going to go back to naked Ronnie Chod. I really need a bit of an edge on a bottom bait rig though. I really do. So if you've got any hints and tips you want to let me know about, please do let me know. And also, yeah, just to finish off, I'm after a new power pack. I think my mind's made up. I think I'm going to go for the Ridge Monkey one. But at the moment, the little power packs that I've got just ain't lasting. They're just not lasting long enough. Something there then, someone's shouting. Yeah, they're just not lasting long enough, so I'd like to get your recommendations on what power packs you're using on the bank. I've obviously got my phone. I don't bring a tablet or anything like that, an iPad or anything. I just have my phone and my little e-cigarette that I need to charge. Even the e-cigarette, I bring along enough batteries that I don't need to charge it for a 48-hour session. And that's it, that's a wrap. I think that's all I've got to say. Thank you very, very much for joining me on this session. And I want to hear about your sessions. What have you been up to? Where have you been going? You got any places you'd like me to go fishing? Please remember that I drive a truck that drinks the fuel. I mean, drinks it. So I don't really want to be travelling too far. However, if I am in your area, you know, I'd like to fish with you. If you'd like to fish with me, it's up to you. So let me know if you fancy having a session together, or if you fish down Broadlands, let us know, and you know, maybe we can have a social. So, as always, if I get a fish between now and pack up, I'll let you know. But if not, till next time, fish safe, don't have nightmares. Just before you go, wait there a minute. Oh, everything's away. Literally just got the rods out. Definitely an upper double. Oh, it's got some nice little starburst scales. He gave me an absolute run around this one. And as you can see, the mat isn't even fucking set up. Sorry for swearing. Maybe. Just have to get the mat set up again. This little plumper. There he is. Absolute magic. Definitely an upper double. Hello mate, you alright?
Good timing, you do that on time for us?
Oh, just about, yeah. And I've packed everything up apart from the rods and all. Want to come and have a look?
How long were you down here for?
Oh, 2 days. 2 days, and this is right last knockings. Yeah, so here we go.
Have you caught many?
This is my second one.
Really?
I've landed, yeah. Could do me a favour, could you? Just in fact, I'll grab it. Just in that bag there.
This one?
This one here.
Yeah.
There's
Stay
scales
there.
in there.
Stay there.
Scales pouch. That's the one. Thank you very much, my friend.
Some chunks on it.
Right, Lee. It's definitely the bigger of the two. Without a doubt. So that's coming out at 23.8. Minus that, I reckon the net's probably about £2.
Yeah.
So a £20-pounder. Fantastic.
All right.
That's it.
Got your phone and take, go and take a picture?
I've got a camera video right now actually, mate.
You can see that, look at that.
But I'll tell you what I'll do. What an absolute result. Oh my God. Sweat's pissing out me. I've just had to do a turbo last minute sort out. Motor's packed now and the missus is doing her absolute nuts. She's on the phone to me. Where are you? We're meant to go out at 3 o'clock. It's 3:30 now already. I don't care. I'm going to be in the doghouse, but at least I'll be in the doghouse looking at pictures of that 20. The net weighed £1.14 so I can't remember what I actually said it weighed. I think it was 23.8 on the scale with the net, so whatever that is. But 20 in it. Oh, I'm chuffed to bits, absolutely chuffed to bits. And it just goes to show you how last minute knockings really does pay off. Make sure your rods are the last thing to pack away. Thank God I didn't pack my net away as well, otherwise I would have been screwed. Mirror as well, lovely looking mirror, and all the other fish I've had out there have been common, so lovely mirror. What a way to end the sesh, what an absolute beauty. Right, I've got to go. I've got to go. That was nailed on a Nash Key pop-up. Do you know what I mean? And the way I'm going to let you know is less is more. Someone messaged me on it was Twitter or Facebook, I can't remember. And they said less is more. That was just out on its own. Little pop-up. There's no bait around it, other than what might have been left there. But yeah, nailed. Every fish I've had out of here now has been on the key, I think. No freebies, I haven't got any key bottom baits, I've only got that pot of pop-ups. And the bottom baits, cultured ones. Anyway, look, I can't be messing around anymore, I've got to go. But thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this lastminute.com. I haven't even seen the footage yet, I hope it's good. I hope I won't cut my head off or anything like that. I ain't even looked at the photos neither. Got to wait till I get back. Let me know what you think. And if you're going to put a thumb down, let us know why, will ya? I keep getting these like thumb downs on my blogs, and I'm like, why? You've got to tell me why. Is it because of the new intro? Is it because I swear too much? And I hope you've noticed that I've tried to stop swearing. I think I've sworn twice on camera that I know of. I might have sworn a lot more that I just don't realise I'm doing, but I think I've only sworn twice. So is that why you put a thumbs down? I don't know. Just let me know. Same as if you put a thumbs up. Why? What do you like about this? So I could do more of it. Or if you put thumbs down, so I could do less of it. Let us know. Anyway, I've got to go. Fish safe. Don't have nightmares.
This time could be the norm. Nah, this time